life, we hear a lot about the GOAT, the greatest of all times. And, typically it's associated with a sports figure, somebody like Tom Brady or Michael Jordan. They're the greatest of all times. Tiger Woods, these people that have exceeded in their profession. And what I want you to do and what you want yourself to do, it's not just what I want, it's what you want. Remember, it's what the consumer wants. What you want to do is become the GOAT in your industry. So if you're going to be a car salesman, you want to be the best car salesman there is. If you're going to be a magazine salesman, you need to be the best magazine salesman. If you're going to be a hairstylist, you need to be the most up-to-date and aware of things and how to improve people's appearance based on their haircuts and be able to have the haircuts that match the consumers. So what you want to do, if you've got a profession and if you've targeted something to say, this is what I want to do. I want to be a hairdresser. Or I want to be a hairdresser. I want to be a, God, what the hell did I say? I want to be a hairdresser. I want to be a car salesman. So if I'm a car salesman, I know what my role is. Say I'm selling Fords, and the competition down the street is selling Chevys. What am I going to do? How am I going to compare myself to a Chevy if I'm selling Fords? I need to understand why Chevy would sell. Why would a buyer, why in the world would somebody go into the Chevy and come out with a Chevy versus coming into us and coming out with a Ford? And one way to do that, I've talked about this, and people have actually done it, where they take their skills and they go to the Chevy dealer and act as though they're a buyer. Let the Chevy person tell you, here's the benefits, here's why this, let's look at this, doesn't this fit well? Look at that power. So you understand what their sales points are. By understanding the competition, you can understand what to emphasize in your situation. So imagine that a person first goes to the Chevy dealer and then comes up to you. If you don't know what the Chevy dealer's pitching, if you don't know what benefits they're trying to sell, you can't counter those with how your product is better. You can talk about how your product's better and just say it's better doesn't work. Oh, it's a better car. Well, why is it better? Bigger engine, more comfort, whatever it is. You need to quantify that. So becoming the greatest of all times in your industry, spend the time to learn the industry, spend the time to get all the magazines you can, look at the online newsletters, look at the reports, and your spare time. For me, the food industry became my hobby. Like I say, and a lot of times I can go into a grocery store and spend hours, if not more, in the grocery store looking at things. I'll pick it up, I'll look at it, I'll look at the label, I'll look at where it's from, I'll look at the design, say how did they think this is going to sell, or where did this product come from, or why is it coming from there versus here. So those are all things that you need to think about when you're trying to become the greatest of all times. You want to be a student of the market. You're always learning. Never is it static. Continue to learn and continue to improve and be able to know what the competition is doing. Know where they stand so you can counter it. I've always said the best way for me to know that I'm right is to know that the other person is wrong. And I have to be careful because you may both be wrong. So those are things that I like to